The confirmatory test, Hymen crystal test, is done to identify the blood stains. So in this, small crystals of sodium chloride is mixed with 2-3 drops of glacial acetic acid, and then it is kept on the stain present on the glass slide. Then a cover slip is placed on it and it is heated on a flame to evaporate the acid, and if dark brown rhombic crystals of Hymen chloride are obtained, then they are observed under the microscope. So it shows that the blood stain is positive for the particular test. Now it can also be confirmed by using spectroscopy. It is the most delicate, quick and reliable method. In this, blood stain is mixed with the saline and then the spectrometry analysis is done to find out the blood profile. So the previous tests were used to identify that the blood stain which has been obtained from the crime site is actually blood or not. Now the next question is whether the stain obtained is of human origin or animal origin. So for this, two tests can be done. First is precipitin test or Auchterlonie test given by Huelen-Huth. In this test, human serum or blood stain obtained from the crime site is mixed with the human antiserum. Human antiserum can be obtained by injecting the blood of human in rabbit or some other animal. Then this antiserum is added slowly from side of the narrow tube into the human serum. If a precipitation is observed at the junction of two layers, then the blood is human. And this reaction can be done for a very old blood samples also, if it is 10 to 15 years old also. So it is a very good and sensitive test. Now the next is agar gel diffusion method. In this, a agar layer is made on the glass dish. Then in the center a hole is made in which blood stain or sample is placed. Then around this hole small holes are made in which human antiserum is placed along with the control. So if in this case a white precipitin is obtained or a band is obtained of precipitation, then it is showing that the blood is of human because it is reacting with the antiserum. Now the next is to find out the species of animal. For finding out the species of animal, the respective antiserum of animal is taken and mixed with the sample, and if it is giving agglutination or precipitation, then the particular species of animal can be easily detected. Now the next question is, if the blood is present, then what type of blood or what group of blood is present at the crime site? So there are different techniques to obtain the blood typing. One was very famous, which was given by Karl Landsteiner. It is based on the antigen antibody reactions. Like there are different kinds of blood grouping: ABH, MN, RH, gamma globulin marker. There are more than 256 antigens and 23 blood group systems which are based on these antigens. There is a fundamental principle of serology that every antigen has a specific antibody. Antigens are present on the red blood cells and their antibodies are present in the serum. So a very common blood grouping is ABO blood grouping. If blood is giving reaction with anti-A, it means it is having a blood group A. If it is reacting with anti-B serum, then it is blood group B. And if it is reacting with both anti-A, anti-B, the blood group is AB. And if it is not at all reacting with anti-A, anti-B both, then it is O blood group. So on the basis of this, different blood groups can be identified. Now the other one is rhesus factor. So this rhesus factor is present in monkeys. there are approximately 85% of population which is Rh positive. Rh factor is the factor present on the RBC cells. So if a blood group or a blood is reacting with anti-D, that is anti-serum of Rh, then it is Rh positive, and if it is not reacting, that it is Rh negative. So on the basis of this, ABO typing and Rh typing can be easily done. Blood typing system can also be useful for the law of individualization, as there are certain enzymes present in the blood which are having isozymes, like they are having same kind of function but they are having different physiochemical properties, like there is phosphoglucomatase, adenylate kinase, erythrocytic acid phosphatase, esterase D, etc. So in different individuals the enzyme may be different or of different types. Likewise, there are certain blood proteins which are also present in the polymorphic form, like of haptoglobin and hemoglobin. So these enzymes and proteins gives a blood group individuality. So every individual has a different kind of blood present in it, which can be useful for identifying the criminal at the crime site. Then there is white blood cells antigen system also, which can also be used for the differentiation purpose. It can also be used for the determination of sex, race and age. For sex determination, there is a Davidson body present in the leukocytes which can be detected at 7 weeks of gestation. It is present in the mother blood, and if it is present, then the fetus is male. And for race, certain racial genetic markers can be studied for finding out the particular race. For age determination, fetal hemoglobin can be used, which is containing alpha fetoprotein. Now DNA test can also be done to find out the individual and can also be used for the paternity test. The next question is that from which body part the blood has come. Although it is not easy to determine, still by studying the extraneous material or the other materials present in the blood, it can be find out. If in case of nose, it is containing nose hairs or mucus, then it can be determined that the blood is from nose. So this can be used to identify the blood from which part of body it has come. Blood pattern analysis has several applications. It can be used to identify the things in the murder case, like if the blood is present on the weapon, it can be matched with the blood of victim. Then blood stain present on the cloth or things of accused, then it can be matched with the blood of the victim and it can be identified. Then hair roots present on the weapon or the things of accused can be again matched. Then it can be used for the accidental deaths, like if it is present on the vehicle, then it may connect the victim and the criminal. Apart from that, sexual crimes can also be detected by these methods. Then paternity disputes can also be handled, after which the pregnancy or abortion cases can also be studied by this, like chorionic gonadotropin can be find out in the early stages of pregnancy, while for the late stages of pregnancy alkaline phosphatase can be studied. So these are the different cases which can be solved by studying the blood pattern. Thank you so much for listening.